What's up, young world? This your boy Dwayne Michael, and we are here today for a new episode with The Conversation. I have three phenomenal guests with me today. I have Miss Shakira Forrest, I have my man Nino Robinson, and I have Marcy Tyndall. So right here we have Miss Shakira, who would like to be. Her goal is to be a OBGYN. Nino Robinson wants to be a computer scientist or working like cybersecurity, and we have the TV personality over there who wants to be on TV. So we have a great group of people today. We're going to talk about some wonderful things. So I have to ask you guys, we see phenomenal success stories all the time. All the time. Whether it be Bill Gates, Jay-Z, Diddy. Matter of fact, we just had one who just had a big success. We had Dr. Dre, who just, with his company, Beats by Dre, is in the process of a deal for $3.3 billion.
Billionaire Boys Club for real, homie. Huh? Fix your face. Fix your face.
Know that.
Oh, the Forbes list just changed. They need, hey, it came out like 2 weeks ago. They need to update the Forbes list. Just changed.
In a big way.
Oh my.
Understand that. Oh my. The first billionaire in hip hop, right here from the motherfucking West Coast. Believe it.
Oh.
Stories like that, everybody who I just named, they don't have a college degree. Some of them dropped out of high school. So when you hear things like that, does it make you feel as though the college or school, higher education, is less important? I'm gonna start with you right here. Talk to me.
To me, it doesn't really mean that, because those people might have had a lucky chance. Those people might have just got by doing one thing that you didn't. Like, you don't know what they have done. And like, for you, it might not be that good or that lucky. So you might be that extra success story that might need to go to college, because you might not get it like they would.
The separation of talent and skill is one of the greatest misunderstood concepts for people who are trying to excel, who have dreams, that want to do things. Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft. I've never really viewed myself as particularly talented. Where I excel is ridiculous, sickening work ethic. You know, while the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
Nino over there feeling like you on the other side of the fence. It seems like you looking over there like, man, you know what, college, they kind of show them that it's not that important.
Yeah, absolutely, Dwayne. Let me tell you something. I think that when you see success stories like that, even like artists, even like 13-year-old artists, they sitting there making more money than I am. I'm sitting here working for a computer science degree, and they up there like Little Mouse in music videos showing all this cash. It makes me think it's less important. I think about dropping out every day.
So, every day you feel like dropping out.
And who knows if luck is biased? It may be biased towards you. You never know unless you try.
Some people say that luck is when opportunity meets preparation.
Exactly. Matter of fact, exactly. So I think, of course, it will make you be a little discouraged, maybe think you're wasting money in debt for no reason. You can chance it, figure out what you really want to do, and then do it by yourself.
Okay. How about you over there? How you feeling?
I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime chance, or like, I think it's like 1 out of every 10. It's like it's like a small roster or whatever with people. So I don't think everybody will, you know, make it or get to that point. So I believe that, yes, sometimes I do like get discouraged and want to drop out and stuff like that, because I feel as though, you know, I can be like them too, but no, that's not the case.
Nino, come on, talk to me about it, man. Jump in on that. So pretty much your feeling is though that you see these stories all the time.
Yep.
Is it that certain paths may need less education than other paths?
Absolutely. It depends on what your hobby is. I think to be more like a Bill Gates type person, I think you would probably need a little higher education.
But he doesn't have any higher education.
I know. Well, he's that. He's not that special case I'm talking about. I'm talking about, I would probably go towards these music artists that are using social media. to do it by themselves. They don't need to go to higher education, college. They don't need any of that and major in some media outlet or whatever to break out like that. They just using Twitter, YouTube to get their music out there. They do it by themselves.
Right.
So I'm thinking more of that lines. But the Bill Gates making Microsoft and all.
Steve Jobs is another one.
Steve Jobs
Rest
too.
in
Nah,
peace
I
to the
think,
great
I don't
Steve
think you
Jobs.
should chance that though. I don't think you should chance that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You got something to add in just to finish it up? I mean, or you pretty much stance on it, you know what, college is something that you need.
I mean, because of what I want to be,
Exactly.
I'm going to need 6 to 8 years in
because you
college.
want to be an OBGYN.
But for them other people that don't know what they want to be, you can be the best magician, cut somebody in half, and be the best one out there and still make it. I mean, you can do anything, especially if you put your stuff out on YouTube. There's people getting found on YouTube, being on the Ellen Show.
Your brother is very famous now because he's... What does your brother do?
My brother is a freshman in college.
And that's it?
Yes, that's it. But he lives life in an exclamation point. Yeah. And he just saw that opportunity and he was like, I'm getting in, this is my only chance.
I mean, you could see him more than just about anybody.
I know! He upstaged me. I mean, oh my goodness.
I know, look at you in the back trying to get in there. And your brother's in the front.
Then be getting big deals and get managers that produce them well.
Correct.
So you can make it either way you decide.
Wow. You know what? This was a phenomenal conversation. I think that everybody said something that was very, very right. From Nino saying that, you know what, it depends on what you want to do. That in some past, you may not need this education. To you saying that, you know what, I want to be a OBGYN, so I need this education. And you're on the same tip. My follow-up and my final thoughts is this. I think you guys all said it right. I do think that, you know, career paths are different. But I'm a big advocate of education. I'm a huge advocate of college. I think one of the things that we get lost in saying is that, oh, I don't need college. How do you know what you need if you haven't even tried it? College is the best time in your life. I think it's the most craziest thing when I hear people say, you know what, I don't need college. I'm like, dog, you don't even understand what you're missing out on. Because see, what college is a lot more than just the classes. And I tell people this all the time, college does not guarantee anybody a job. That's the biggest misconception we can ever have. It doesn't. What it does do is it gives you the proper tools you need in life to be successful. It's like going to war, right? So do you want to go to war with just a little knife? That's your high school degree. That's your little knife. You need a sword. That's your college degree. You need some armor, though. Because if not, you're just going to get stabbed in the heart, right? That's your master's. Everything is just giving you another set of tools to go out there and be successful. Everybody has their own path. Everybody has it. But education, as the great and late Nelson Mandela said, that the most powerful weapon we have to change the world is education. That's our greatest gift. It's the one thing that no one can ever take away from you. Now, some people say, you know, you have knowledge versus education, that you can learn things outside of school. We always need structure. We always need structure. So learn as much as you can because it's something that they can never take away. They can take away almost anything else in this life, but they can never take away what you have in your mind. So I think we need to always further ourselves. Get the education, learn these things, because I can guarantee you that Dr. Dre and everybody else, I can guarantee you this though. Every single person who is advising him, I can guarantee you they have a college education. I am for sure of that. Everybody who made that Apple deal go through or in the process going through, or even Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, and it's amazing how they all have foundations catered towards education. So that's our talk for today. This is The Conversation. It's your boy Dwayne Michael. We had a great talk today. We'll talk to you later.